Hey guys, this is Travis from Providence Reformed Church, and we're out walking the dog right now, and wanted to take a second to tell you about something cool that's coming up with us. Starting this week, we're going to start a brand new sermon series. The idea that we're going to start with is this. If you wanted to look at a painting, let's say it was a big one, what do? Well, there's two ways to look at it. Sometimes you look up close. You look really in depth to see how did the artist layer the paint? How did he use his brush strokes? Sometimes, though, if you want to get the whole picture, you've got to step back. You've got to say, hey, how did you do this? What's the whole big scene? Well, starting this week at PRC, we're going to be starting a look at the Bible in that big picture view. That what's the whole epoch of biblical history? And we want to do that because it's good for us. Most of our teaching in our church is verse by verse, passage by passage, but we're going to go a little bit bigger bites here. In order to do that, this week we're going to start a 3-part sermon series on things that God did before he ever created, an agreement made among the persons of the Trinity, where God plans the plan of redemption. Some people refer to this as the covenant of redemption, or the pactum salutis. So I hope that you'll come, and I hope that you'll find it an interesting study as we look at how did God plan what he planned for us? How did God, before there was time, make a plan that would have God redeeming a people for himself, for his glory? And how do we look at that and find hope and joy as Christians as we look at that picture of what God has done, and we find confidence because we know God's plan has never failed and it will never fail. And then as the year goes on, as we get closer to the end of the year, we'll walk through 6 other biblical covenants to get the picture of biblical history. So I hope that you'll be excited, and I hope you'll come and take part in our study of the history of redemption. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm Travis. I'm about to drop my phone. And we hope that you will find this to be encouraging for your souls.